At first light, Nyala wakes slowly, not with the rush of engines or the clash of steel, but with the sound of footsteps on sand, with distant voices greeting the day, with smoke rising gently from cooking fires. The sun climbs over the Sahel sky, casting gold across tin rooftops, mud brick walls, and long, open roads stretching toward the horizon. This is Nyala, often called the heart of Darfur, a city shaped by movement, by trade, by survival, by resilience, a city that has known pain, yet continues to breathe hope. Nyala does not sparkle, it endures, and in that endurance, there's beauty. Nyala's story begins not with monuments, but with paths. For centuries, this land served as a meeting point between nomads and farmers, between North Africa and Central Africa, between caravans carrying salt, gold, livestock, and stories. The city emerged in the early 20th century as a small settlement near seasonal water sources, a resting place for traders and herders. Under Anglo-Egyptian rule, Nyala grew in importance. It became an administrative center for South Darfur, a place where governance, markets, and migration converged. But history did not pass gently. The late 20th and early 21st centuries reshaped Nyala forever. Conflict in Darfur pushed thousands, then millions, toward the city. Families arrived with nothing but memory and hope. Nyala expanded, not by design, but by necessity. Camps became neighborhoods, temporary shelters became homes, and the city absorbed trauma without losing its humanity. Today, the past lives openly, here, in stories told at night, in cautious optimism, in a population that understands survival deeply. Nyala is many worlds in one. Arab, Fur, Sagawa, Masalit, Dayu, Berdi, ethnicities blending, colliding, coexisting. Arabic is widely spoken, but listen closely and you'll hear dozens of tongues. Languages shaped by desert, winds and ancestral memory. Life here revolves around community. Neighbors share food. Children roam freely between households. Elders sit in shade, settling disputes with words, not walls. Hospitality in Nyala is not ceremonial. It is instinct. A visitor is offered tea before questions, a seat before explanations. Traditional dress reflects identity. Colorful tobes, wrapped turbans, leather sandals worn smooth by time. Festivals are modest but meaningful. Weddings last days. Music echoes late into the night. Drums, clapping, voices rising together. In Nyala, culture is not preserved. It is lived. Nyala is not a city of grand monuments. It is a city of function. Mud brick homes cool the heat. Corrugated roofs catch the rain. Wide roads allow movement, people, animals, commerce. The Nyala market is the city's true landmark, a living organism. Livestock sections, alive with sound. Spice stalls heavy with scent. Chili, cumin, dried okra. Fabric sellers displaying color against dust. Administrative buildings from the colonial era still stand. Plain, square, purposeful. Mosques anchor neighborhoods. Simple structures. Powerful presence. Calls to prayer ripple through the city like a heartbeat. There are no UNESCO titles here, yet the city itself is a monument to adaptation. Nyala's economy is built on movement. Livestock trade is central. Camels, cattle, sheep moving through markets toward distant destinations. Agriculture supports thousands. Sorghum, millet, peanuts grown beyond the city's edges. The market employs everyone: traders, transporters, porters, cooks, tailors. Small businesses dominate. Informal, flexible. resilient. Innovation here is quiet. Mobile phones connect traders. Solar panels power shops. Young entrepreneurs find ways, even with limited resources. Tradition and modern life do not clash in Nyala. They negotiate. Nyala sits within the Sahel, a land between desert and savanna. The climate is unforgiving, hot, dry, intense. But when the rains come, everything changes. Dust turns to green. Seasonal streams appear. Children play in water where none existed weeks before. Trees become gathering places. Shade becomes currency. Nature here is respected, not romanticized. People understand its power and its limits. Food in Nyala is about sustenance. Esida, thick sorghum porridge, served with rich stews. Kisra, thin fermented bread, soft, sour, comforting. Meat is precious, used wisely, shared generously. Street vendors grill liver and meat skewers at dusk. Tea sellers work endlessly, strong, sweet, spiced. Eating is communal. Hands share plates. Silence is rare. For visitors, the true flavor of Nyala is not in seasoning, but in sharing. Nyala is not a tourist city, and that is its truth. There are no guided tours, no souvenir streets. But for those who come with respect, Nyala offers something rare: honesty. The best time to visit is after the rains, when the land breathes. A perfect day begins early, walking through the market, drinking tea with strangers, listening more than speaking. At sunset, the city softens, colors deepen, voices slow. You leave not entertained, but changed. Locals say Nyala survives because it adapts, that the city bends, but does not break. Some believe the land remembers everyone who passes through, that nothing is truly lost here. Nyala has no myths of grandeur, only stories of endurance. Nyala will not impress you at first glance, but if you stay, if you listen, it will teach you something rare. How to enjoy without losing kindness. How to carry history without bitterness. How to build life, even from ashes. Nyala is not just a city, it is a lesson. And once learned, it stays with you.